In the dead of winter, 1959, deep within Russia's Ural Mountains, 9 experienced hikers vanished during a trek. When their bodies were finally found, some were barefoot in the snow. One had a shattered skull, another missing her tongue. Over 60 years later, the Dyatlov Pass Incident remains one of the most chilling unsolved mysteries in modern history. The group was made up of 8 men and 2 women, all experienced hikers from the Ural Polytechnical Institute. They were led by Igor Dyatlov, a 23-year-old engineering student and adventurer. On January 27, 1959, they set off for Mount Otter 10, a journey of about 190 miles through brutal conditions. Temperatures would plunge to minus 30 degrees Celsius, but the group was prepared, or so they thought. Everything seemed fine until February 1st, when they deviated from their planned route due to worsening weather. They made camp on the slope of Kolatshakal, a mountain whose name in the indigenous Mansi language ominously translates to Dead Mountain. That night, something terrifying happened. When the group failed to return, search teams were sent in. On February 26th, their tent was discovered, slashed open from the inside. Inside, all their belongings were untouched. Coats, boots, food. Footprints in the snow led downhill, barefoot. Some prints showed only socks or a single shoe. 2 bodies were found under a pine tree, shoeless and in underwear. 3 more lay scattered nearby, appearing to have frozen while trying to return to camp. The remaining 4 weren't found until months later, under 13 feet of snow in a ravine. 1 had a crushed skull. 2 had shattered ribs. 1 woman was missing her eyes, lips, and her tongue. Theories that defy logic. Avalanche theory. Russian investigators initially concluded it was a compelling natural force, an avalanche. But the slope angle didn't match typical avalanche conditions. And why would trained hikers slash their own tent open instead of using the door? Military testing. Some believe the hikers stumbled into a secret military test. Their clothes were found to contain traces of radiation. Could they have witnessed something they weren't meant to see? Soviet secrecy at the time only deepened the suspicion. Paranormal theories. Others claim to see a shadowy figure in one of the last photos taken by the hikers. Could it be a Yeti or something even more unexplainable? Several witnesses also reported strange orange orbs in the sky around that time. Infrasound hypothesis. Another scientific theory suggests infrasound, a low-frequency vibration produced by wind, may have caused extreme panic. This rare phenomenon could have triggered irrational fear, driving the group to flee their tent in confusion. KGB spy theory. Some suggest members of the group were undercover agents carrying sensitive materials, possibly trying to photograph weapons tests. Was this mission sabotaged from the inside? In 2019, the Russian government reopened the case, concluding again that it was an avalanche. But many experts, including independent researchers and the victims' families, remain unconvinced. The strange injuries, the lack of snow disturbance, the radiation, none of it quite adds up. After decades of speculation, the Dyatlov Pass Incident remains shrouded in secrecy and speculation. Was it nature? A government cover-up? Something otherworldly? Perhaps we'll never truly know what happened that night on Dead Mountain. What do you think happened to the Dyatlov group? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more of history's darkest mysteries.